Nerdy LGBTQ plus astronauts, gaystronauts, space gays, check. A trans main character just vibing at his job, check. Consent-informed queer intimacy, check. Definitely. Looks like we're ready for launch. I present to you Resonance Volume 1. I am so excited to show you this. This is the hardcover version and it's 200 pages. 200 pages. And I need your help printing it, which is why Volume 1 is now on Kickstarter as we speak. It just launched. If you're new to Resonance and you've never heard about it before, here's a brief synopsis. Astronauts Hayato and Theo propelled each other's careers forward and basically landed one of the best jobs in the space industry. But because of their space company's policies, their secret romantic feelings for each other were sidelined. They're best friends. But now that they're in space, it forces them into 24/7 contact, and tensions definitely escalate in many ways. The other problem is that Mr. Reliable Hayato starts to notice some things that are a little off, and he starts questioning his space company's morality. With spacecraft mysteries, emotional twists, and high-stakes relationships, Resonance shoots further than the moon, literally, because they're going to Mars. So it's taken me 2 years to complete this volume. It has 4 chapters and 180 pages of comics. The rest are illustrations and bonus infographics that I've made. That makes the regular version 196 pages. The 18 plus version has an extended scene in part 3. I have to say it's pretty spicy, so like if you're my grandma, then please do not buy it. Thank you. The paperback novel is the same length. It just has a soft cover, so if you like that better than hardcover, then this one's for you. Hardcover is special because inside it has this nice paper. Every single hardcover will be signed, and they all also have this little ribbon. It's purple and I am obsessed with it. So this Kickstarter is important to me because printing novels is expensive. I would like to make sure that I can get the best quality product to you as possible, especially because I worked really hard on this. I love Resonance. It's my favorite comic that I've made so far. So it would really mean a lot to me if you also enjoy it and you'd like to support it. And that doesn't just have to mean spending $1 on it, which, by the way, every single backer who even contributes $1, I will be writing your name onto this page right here. Even if you can't support it with $1, it would help me so much just to share this Kickstarter. For our reward tiers, we have PDF. There's the regular version and the 18 plus version. So both the paperback and hardcover have their own reward tiers with different types of rewards in them. They're separated by regular edition and 18 plus. You can order an 18 plus paperback or regular paperback, or you can order an 18 plus hardcover or regular hardcover. In total, 4 different versions of this book, which is why by funding this print run, it'll make it easier for me to continue to invest in this comic. If you're here watching this early, you might be able to catch one of the early bird hardcovers, and they're discounted, so make sure to grab one of those before it disappears. There are also tiers that I created to help avoid some of the most expensive shipping costs if you don't live in the US. Some of the clothing merch, I use a fulfillment service. So with that fulfillment company, they have different branches, and it'll be easier to send you something and then just using a PDF copy of Resonance. The highest reward tier is for a comic consultation. This could also be for writing. Whatever your story is, if you would like some support on telling it, I'm here for you. If you'd like to add anything to your reward tier that you're not seeing in any of the other reward tiers, there are also add-ons on Kickstarter, so you can become a crewmate with your own launch suit, just like I'm wearing right now. We have the shirt, we have the jacket, it has all the stripes and there are patches on them. You can customize the patches, you can put your name on it. I will do that for you. And we have these joggers, which also have the little stripes on them. If you're not into the whole cosplay-esque thing, there's also a bunch of embroidered hats and hoodies, including a Mars line art design, an Earth love design, and an astronaut heart design. There are holographic stickers, pin back buttons, there's this pearlized print, and I love pearlized print, and I'm signing every one of them. And there are these super shiny holographic tote bags. I'm obsessed with them. They're also stretch goals, so if we meet our goal, there's some bonus goodies for you. There are also going to be even more if we continue to make milestones after that. Because I just want to thank you for helping me and even being interested in helping me make this happen. It's something that's very special to me. If you've never met me before, I'm a trans author. I love to write comics, I love to write stories, I do everything by myself currently. Basically, I feel like comics saved my life. I always loved reading manga as a child, but then when I discovered that webcomics exist while I was really sick, I was bedridden, I was like, oh my god, I can do something from my bed, and it ended up being what I woke up for every single day in the morning. So because of that, I feel like this drive underneath everything I'm creating, I always want to make something that helps people feel a little bit more at home in their bodies, their communities, or just within this story. Like if I could give you a safe place to relax and enjoy or cry or feel emotions, then that would make me so happy. I put a lot of my heart into this comic, and I feel like it's very different than some of the other things I've read, and I try to do that on purpose. Like, we're talking about going to Mars and how people have plans to colonize it, but I'm someone who doesn't believe in colonization because I've seen how it's devastated people on Earth. I also created something that I thought was trauma conscious, so even though they're going through heavy topics, like this is a difficult, high stakes job, I'm not going to overload everybody with too much trauma. I'd rather leave readers with feats of survival. I also believe in consent, and it's something that I really believe strongly about. I noticed while researching, because I write a lot of romance, so I have to read a lot of romance, it became difficult for me to find something consensual, especially like enthusiastic consent. The 18+ scene is definitely red hot on the spice level, but that doesn't have to mean that it's not consensual. It's definitely consensual, and I wanted to create a positive queer representation, so that was my goal. I feel really good about it. I also wanted to create LGBTQ representation of people just working in some type of jobs, especially something huge and on a global scale like this. It can be real in our little fictional world of residence. The other thing I might have to warn you about this comic is that there's something called the Theo effect. Basically, everybody gets attacked by it at some point. You just see Theo and his adorableness like hits you in the face, and then you just can't unsee it. And everything he does, you're like, oh my god, I just want to squish him, he's so cute. And that's exactly why Hayato is suffering. So if you'd like to see him suffering, pining over Theo, this is for you. As a self-published and independent author, I just want to thank you so much for your interest in this. You're helping give me a voice, so I so appreciate you even just sharing the Kickstarter campaign or reading my comic. So thank you so much for being here, and I will see you very soon. Bye!